One cool thing about this drive I took out here today to check my bait traps, guys, they are burning the sugarcane fields, and look at the cloud that's happening right here from the smoke. I mean, that looks like an A-bomb. Incredible cloud formulating from the burning of the sugarcane chaff. But also pretty cool, look who's on top of this power line here. That is a bald eagle. You know, we don't see very many of these guys, but it's cool when we do. You know, down in South Florida, we don't see a whole lot of bald eagles, but this guy's out here. And I have a feeling he's probably chasing the marsh rabbits that come out of the sugarcane when they burn it. That is a real deal. Bald eagles, you know, they're predators obviously, but man, that's so cool. Yeah, when I got out of my truck, the eagle left his perch, took to the air, and went right over towards the burning of the sugarcane chaff. And I have a feeling he's hunting for rabbits, guys, because the rabbits are all over these sugarcane fields. So that's cool. All right, well, it's not the smartest thing to do to come out stop on this road. Sheriff stopped us and said that there's a lot of fatalities from these big trucks. We've also got a lot of alligators in here. It's pretty cool. There was one here earlier. I didn't see where he went, but anyway. All right. I'm not going to push my luck. I'm going to get out here, go check them traps. All right. Not only am I seeing eagles, but look at the crop duster planes. Dang it. Went out of focus there. We got a crop dusting plane, guys, doing its thing right here. He drops really, really low. I'm doing this while I'm driving, which isn't probably the smartest thing. But look how low he is, coming right across the highway right now. He just dropped a big old thing of crop dust. So that's one of the reasons why I think we are subject to some challenge when it comes to bait trapping in this area. And look, here he comes again. Look, he's going right down. He's gonna drop it right there. He just dropped a whole big thing of poison right over that sugarcane right here, guys. It's pretty specific of an area that he's treating. It's actually very specific. It's coming right over me right now. Wow. Okay, he just dropped another one right next to me. So, not exactly sure how. It's not a very windy day, so that dusting probably doesn't spread to all the way to the canal point where we're at, but there's sugarcane bordered right up to where we're putting our bait traps. So I wonder if that has something to do with why we just haven't done well this year. So there's just a lot less bugs than I would anticipate. But we're gonna go see what's in the traps. All right, guys, I'm here at our Palm Beach County trap location, and it's been pretty cool. Saw a bald eagle hunting rabbits while they're burning the sugarcane chaff, which is really cool. Now it's time, guys, to see, can we get any of these butterflies that we so desire and find them in Palm Beach County. I got 3 traps here. we're going to collect the traps and bring them to the Florida Keys and put them out there. But before we do, we're going to try to, we're going to see what's in them. And guys, there's trap number 1 right there. So let's see what we got. I see a question mark. I see some moths, but the trap's up too high for me to really tell what's going on in there. I'm going to switch to my GoPro because I'm going to record as I work. So here we go. We're recording. Perfect. All right, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to show you guys. There's a moth in here that is interesting. There's a geometrid here. That's the first time I've seen one of these in a bait trap. But there's a lot of zollies. Plenty of zolly moths, whichever species they are, which I'm going to try to determine. Plenty of zollies. They're all over. And they're old. They looks like they've been in here for a while. But I'm going to go ahead and release all that, guys, because they're all old and spent. And even that geometrid, I'm just going to let them fly. All right, guys, this is Palm Beach County trap number 2. This is the trap that Ricky got from BioQuip before they closed. And I got news for you. This design just does not work. So there wasn't a lot of butterflies in trap number 1, but there was tons of zolly moths. And so whatever it is about this trap, it just doesn't work. So there's one moth up in the top, up there, one little zolly moth. But we're going to have to go back to the drawing board with this trap design right here, guys. So we're going to bust for trap number 2. Trap number 3 looks like it is also a bust. Unless there's somebody up here that I'm just not seeing. Looks like we got zolly action like normal. I can actually smell the pesticides. So there's no doubt in my mind that that has something to do with why we're just not seeing bugs in these traps. I can smell it. It's in the air, man. It's really rank. And butterflies are typically pretty sensitive to it. And there's just nothing here. So I'm going to grab this trap and head north, pick up my other ones in Martin County. All right, guys, I'm going to show you what we got inside. I already see 2 female question marks, 2 female tawny emperors. So we've definitely got some, we've definitely got butterfly action here, guys. Let me stick my phone in here, see if I can get you guys some good video of butterflies in action. All right, we got beautiful tawnies. We got beautiful question marks, two female question marks. You can tell the females are females because they don't have that bold patterning on the underside. So we got one female, and this is another female here. And I'm excited, guys. We got egg-bearing females coming your way, Keys Moths. So I'm gonna take care of business here. All right, guys, we got southern white and a zebra floating around there. But I'm looking at my bait trap here, and I don't see a whole lot of butterflies, if any. And this has been a trap that has yielded a lot of butterflies for whatever reason. So I don't see any butterflies. I'm gonna pull it down and see what happens, but it doesn't look like there's any butterflies in this one. All right, so we're gonna check out our contents of this trap. There's a nice little geo. We got a couple wasps in there, which again sucks, but there's one bug in here that trips me out a little bit, and that is this massive black horsefly. I mean, the thing is, ooh, you can hear him. Dude, that is a horsefly right there. I don't know if you can see how big this thing is. That's a massive horsefly. Okay, I'm gonna try and get him in a jar actually and see what he is. Okay, now that the big biting fly is not in my trap anymore, I'm gonna see what else is in here. All right, we do have a pretty large Oxidia geometrid moth, which is kind of a cool shape, cool pattern. We've got an acronicto. We have this little guy. This guy feeds on willow, this little pyrrhod. The name is escaping me at the moment, but it's a pretty one. I've never caught that in a bait trap before. There are a pair of hog sphinx up here. We've got some Zale action as usual. We've got this little guy right here. I don't know what he is. There's some cool bugs. I mean, I'm kind of bummed that there's no real butterfly action, but at least there's some moths to look at and show you that the traps do work. They do catch bugs. And there's this little green thing, green geometrid here. That's pretty cool. I gotta figure out what that is. Let's see. I might actually take the green geometrid and try to identify it. All right, let's see. Here's a little moth that I'm trying to find the identity to. This little, shoot, I believe it's a geometrid, and it's got a pretty cool wing shape and wing pattern, but the actual wings color, oof, there's a wasp. That makes it a little more challenging to do this. The color of the moth is gray, but it has a green tinge to it, which is pretty cool. So this guy, any ideas on an ID, let me know. I'm gonna get my hand out of here before that guy stings me. All right, guys, I'm gonna unzip here. It looks like we've got a few male tawny emperors. Let's see if I can show you some. They are fast. I've got some red admirals. There's a male tawny right here. See how the wing shape is so much different on the male. The male is smaller, much more angular forewing and hindwing. Much different than the females that we've been showing you guys. But beautiful bug nonetheless. We've got tawnies. We've got what looks to be a female question mark, and we've definitely got some red admirals here. Red admiral action, question marks, tawny emperors. This is a great trap right here. All right, guys, this is pretty cool. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get this on video, but as I was about to get into my truck, I saw a tiger beetle. There he is running. They're fast. Little buggers. Robert Berriger. What's our identification, buddy? Got an ID for me? We flew. Let's see how quick I am. Got him. All right, we're gonna get an ID one way or another on this tiger beetle. All right, guys, before I leave this video, I want to show you guys something. I'm driving out on this road, leaving the Sugar Ridge, and want to show you how dangerous it is on this road. There's a big old alligator here that's been hit by a car. Guys, I'm going to show you a little video of this real quick. Wow. It's a big boy. Oh, he's still breathing. Something's happening. No, I don't think so. No, he's got stuff happening. There's gas coming out through his nostrils. I thought I was breathing, but I don't think it is. Big boy, guys. It's a dangerous road. You can see how an alligator crossing this road, you know, bad things happen. All right, guys, that's it from Sugar Ridge, Lake Okeechobee area, Port Mayaca area. The months of April and May have turned out to be fairly disappointing, to be honest. I mean, even though we have gotten, you know, some tawny emperors, which is great, and we've got eggs from that right now. We're looking forward to doing the life cycle for that butterfly. We have not seen any hackberry butterflies at all, which, going back 25 years ago, last time I was doing these this round. Oh, and by the way, this has been like 3 years running, and I haven't been able to get tawny emperors. This is the first year I've got tawnies, and I stuck with it this year. I had a slow April. Got a couple tawnies, females. They got eaten by ants, which was really frustrating. Stuck with it, kept coming all the way up here. It's a good hour and a half from my house. You got to check the traps every 3-4 days minimum, and got enough tawny emperors, and now we got some eggs. Actually, we got a lot of eggs, so we got some question mark eggs too, but no hackberry butterflies, guys. I don't know why. 25 years ago, I mean, we had traps on this Sugar Ridge. I mean, there were dozens, and I mean, I'm not exaggerating. I hate exaggerating, but hundreds of butterflies in the traps every time we came here. We had to empty them all, empty the traps, and not only were there hundreds of butterflies, but there were, you know, half of those were hackberry butterflies. Astracampa Clayton, I'm sorry, Celtis, Astracampa Celtis. And this time, the months of April and May have yielded 0 Astracampa Celtis, the hackberry butterfly, 0. So I don't know what happened between then and now. The tawny emperors are a lot less. They're a lot less common than they used to be. I mean, there were so many guys. I'm not kidding. I mean, you see all the host plant is everywhere. The whole rim of Lake Okeechobee is just hackberry trees all the way around the rim. I mean, there's thousands and thousands of massive hackberry trees, and you know, and that's pretty much consists of what the hammock is on that ridge all the way around Lake Okeechobee. And so there's so much host plant, and there's no other trees competing with it. Maybe it's a strangler fig here and there, but really not any serious competition from any other big tree. So you would imagine there would be hackberry butterflies all over the place. There used to be hackberry butterflies all over the place back in the 1990s. I can't believe I'm that old. I cannot believe I'm that old. In the 1990s, when I was running these traps, I think it was 98, 99 was when we were running these traps. There were hackberry butterflies all over the place. I mean, we were getting these big green cerambycid longhorn beetles too, and many, many, many times more tawny emperors. So whatever it is, you know, we saw the plane dousing the fields there with pesticides. I don't know if something has changed over the last 25 years in their practice with that. Like maybe that's affecting something. Definitely the trap that we the traps that we hung in the Palm Beach County area, I smelled the pesticide. I mean, it was, I'm walking through the hammock there, and I could smell the pesticide. So, and there was nothing in the traps. There was that one black witch and a couple of Zale noctuid moths, and that was it. There was nothing else. So, you know, I would assume, just an assumption, I would assume that the spraying has something to do with it. There, up in Martin County, the traps fared much better, but still nothing, pale in comparison to what they were back in the 1990s. So, not to like go reminiscing on old times, but man, I have to reminisce on old times, because I wish I had video capabilities when I was 20, 21 years old, and was able to, you know, show you one bait trap with over 100 butterflies in it. It's really cool, what we used to see. So guys, hope you enjoyed the video. We are headed down to the Florida Keys now. I've had enough of Sugar Ridge. You know, it was a great experience. You know, now we're breeding the tawnies, so we're going to hopefully show you the entire life cycle of the Tawny Emperor, and the question mark and a few other things. So, guys, take care. I'll show you what we get in the Keys. We're going to hang our bait traps down there too. You never know what you're going to find. So, guys, thanks for watching. Give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. It helps out a lot. And let's get out there and find some bugs. Ciao.